okay? She's stuck. She's trying to get up. Anyway, how y'all doing today? We're back in nature. It was a beautiful day, and we just want to partake in all the splendor. So, I don't know. Today's topic is how long must I wait? Now, before we get into how long you must wait, let's go into some summer stuff since it's like the first week of summer. So, work. Everyone doesn't have the luxury of having the summer off. A lot of us, some of y'all must work. So how do you beat the summer blues? Because I don't know if you're experiencing this, but I know when I worked around April, people start acting very crazy. Your boss's hair starts growing. They start being very, very demanding. They start saying crazy things, and everybody's under pressure because why? It is time for a vacation. Your body knows, because we're not designed to work. I don't care what nobody told you. We're not designed to do the same thing over and over and over. We just aren't. That's why we burn out. That's why our knees go bad, our shoulders, our hips, our brains, because we overwork ourselves, right? So repetitive action causes that kind of stuff. So you need a vacation. And mentally and spiritually, emotionally, your body knows that. So if you don't have summer vacay because you took your vacation for Christmas or whatever, you have to still enjoy all of this vitamin D that we get. So how do you cope with the summer vacation blues? You may not have money, you may not have time off at work, whatever it may be, you still have to enjoy the summer. So I suggest summer reading. That's always good. It's a great escape. You pick your very adventurous book that takes you on a journey from where you are. Don't read something like, if you live in a hood and you read like a hood book, don't do that, because you want to go in the opposite direction. And vice versa, if you don't live in a hood and you want to know what's going on in the hood, get you a hood book. So I suggest you get you a really good book. I actually have 3 books that you can read to take your mind off of what you're going through. Or I also have this book for the teenagers in you. This is The High School Survival Guide by Amina Lee. It's on Amazon. Get it for your kids. If they're about to go into high school, this is a good little read for them. It's short, to the point, simple, and kids will love it. And it's pretty in pink. Go Amina Lee, Black Girls Rock. So, who thinks they're going to be reading a book this summer? You wish? You have time. We make time for the things we want to do. I know reading is like not high on everybody's list, but it's something to do. You miss it?
Yeah.
So read a page a day.
Audiobooks, I just feel like they're not going to be the same.
Yeah, but read a page a day. You can read on a bus to work or in the car ride over. We have time to read 2 or 3 pages. What about you, Samaya?
Well, I've been trying to pick up a book, but I always get distracted. So.
Wow. Dre, what are you reading on?
I don't know. I want to pick up a couple of books. So I don't know. I've been looking on internet, but I want to pick up a couple of books.
Like, what kind of books are you interested in?
I want to pick up the Dick Gregory book. He got a couple of books.
Okay.
So I want to pick up a couple of those. And
So basically like health and wellness books?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. What about you, Sean?
I started reading your book again today.
Oh, which one?
The first book. Yeah, I started reading it at work.
Okay.
During my lunch break.
Pretty cool. We got to talk up because we got the
Oh,
test
yeah.
a lot of-
Yeah, so I started reading your book during my lunch break
All right.
again. So that's probably what I'll be picking out of that.
Cheat sheet, but I'll take it. He's reading this book right here in front of your pocket, Conversation Session 1. It is always a good read. I always read it. And you don't have to read it every day. You don't have to read it all at once. I kind of want you to read it, digest it, and kind of just figure it out. You know, because it means different things depending upon when you read it, where your mind is at when you read it. Because even for me, I read it and I'm like, oh wow, I said that? That's pretty good. So, you know, check me out. What about you, Mom? What are you doing? They can see you, you know that. What going on behind my back. You laughing at me?
No.
What are you doing?
Oh, she really forget.
Yeah, she's
You know what I was thinking? I probably
Hey,
I didn't
no.
completely read that one.
You gonna read two?
I'll do two, yeah, because I read through it, but not like in it, like I did going.
Okay. Cool. Well, Musa, are you gonna read a book this summer?
Yeah, I have 2 books. I have to read your second book.
Talk up, because it's
I
loud.
have to read the second book to Friend in Your Pocket, and I want to read The Way to Superior Man.
Oh, yeah, you know, Instagram book. But that's good.
I want to read it because Nipsey read it. So.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's a, remember when we was at Cousins Dozen? Yeah, check my cousin out, Cousins Dozens in Albee Square Mall. He has the original mini donuts. We were there, and you saw the guy had the book, right?
Nah, I didn't see it.
No, yeah, a young guy had it, and he was talking to him about the book. Yeah, so good book, another good book. So yeah, that's one of the ways you can kind of combat the summer blues is doing something, something that can take your mind on a journey. You want to read, maybe learn some new recipes, y'all. Yeah, you can't run. Pick up some new recipes. If you have access to a grill, or even if you don't. When we lived in River Park Towers, what we used to do was the back of the state park had grills, and we would buy our dinner, and then we would just go back there and grill it, and then take it upstairs. take it upstairs and eat it. So even though we lived in a building, we were able to take our stuff, put it on the grill, and almost like we was living at home in a house, and do that. So you have to kind of bring vacation to you any way possible. Take some baths. Buy you some nice candles. Don't have to be real candles. Get you those fake little wax candles that you put a battery in so you don't burn yourself or burn anything else. Take a nice Epsom salt bath with some lavender and chamomile and all these, peaceful things. Pick some flowers and put them in your bathtub with you. And just really kind of indulge yourself. So those are the kind of things that I like to do to bring summer to me. Sounds like, and also home improvements. Do some arts and crafts. Arts and crafts is a great stress reliever. It can be very stressful though. I'm not even gonna lie, right? A simple thing can become very stressful. So pick something really like easy, like spray painting picture frames or cans and stuff and decorative things, small little things that you can do. Or paint some rocks, make yourself a rock feature. I don't know. But you have to enjoy the summer. That is my prescription for a healthy mind. Enjoy these 2 months because they don't last long. So right now, since we're talking about worky, stuffy, we're going to head on over to Tam Tippies. She got y'all Tam tips. And look, she's got summer Tam tips, like real light and easy.
Very simple. So when you're writing your own resume, if that's what you choose to do, make sure the font that you use is legible. Everyone cannot read every type of style writing. Some styles are very hard for other people to read. So if you keep in mind that you're writing your resume for a computer first and a human second, that should help you to choose what font you're going to use. Also, try not to use more than 2 fonts if you just have to switch it up. Anything more than that, then it starts to look a little bit messy, so to speak. So, legible, not anything with a whole bunch of swirls.
I don't like those.
Yeah, nothing fancy.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy. Keep it very, very simple, very easy to read, because nobody's squinting to look at your resume. They're just going to pass it off and go to the next one. And not more than 2. Other than that, you should be good to go. Oh, and not too small. Don't make the font super tiny because you're trying to squeeze too much. Nobody's going to squint. That's like, keep that in mind as well. Nobody's doing this.
I have to. I'm blind. No, I'm joking.
Keep it simple. Keep it legible. And you'll be good.
Kiss.
Keep it simple, stupid. Kiss. All right. Really nice. Thank you, Liz. Oh, and I wanted to tell you the segment of our book review is going to be called Summer Smarty Pants. So if you want to join Summer Smarty Pants, let me know what you're reading on, and maybe we can read together. I'm an author, but I read other people's stuff sometimes. No, that's not.
That's not nice.
So, who saw the BET Awards? We all did? I didn't get a chance to really see it because we had company. But baby was here, remember? Corey's baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Baby.
like I was lying to you guys. We had a newborn in the house, so I was kind of preoccupied talking and stuff like that. So I missed hers performance
I see it.
completely. I didn't see any of it, so I can't even speak on it. I heard it was powerful. Her is such a great person. The real person that she is. I got a chance to meet her before she became her, and she's a dope soul. So support her. I'm gonna listen tonight to what she said because I just don't know. I don't listen. Anybody else heard her performance? Anthony really loved it. Yeah, it was moving. Yeah.
I just part of it too, like that she's an actual artist. Like
Yeah.
she makes music and not just press a button and say, yeah, this is beautiful. Like she actually knows instruments and how to play them
Yeah,
very well.
she's a prodigy, you guys.
Yeah,
She's the one that played at this funeral.
No.
There's Home Alone?
No.
Okay.
Who?
Come on, Mark.
You talking about Marsha Ambrosia? That's the
Yeah.
one that sang real good.
She make you want to cry. She said.
But,
She was fine, right?
I think so. He's real into it. Yeah.
yeah, Marsha Ambrosia, very nice. She has an angelic voice. Always love listening to poetry. Yeah, so, okay, so the Nipsey Hussle Humanitarian Award, what do you call that when they do that? Tribute. I cannot think of the word. Tribute. How do we feel about the tribute?
It wasn't.
It was very short.
It wasn't good at all.
It wasn't that good.
Yeah, I
It's like a
felt.
performance. It wasn't like
He should have had like a.
like
A hologram or
He
something.
should have had like how.
not even 3 because Marsha didn't do a whole song. She's only on the hook.
Yeah.
And then
Khaled and they only did
they
their
only
part.
did their right.
And then YG only did his part. Yeah.
Right.
I felt you know, I felt like they had enough time to get it right, and I'm so tired of our people getting it wrong. It started with Aretha. Like Aretha had to have like 5 different tribute concerts, and I don't think nobody ever got it right. And what Mary was able to do, it would have been awesome if they would have been able to do that for Nipsey. They didn't even take her time because they went overtime anyway. They could have just went
I
overtime.
think she had like 20 minutes almost.
Yeah,
Awesome.
she had
She did so many of her
Yeah.
hits.
You drink
But
water?
if they would have just taken some of her time,
right.
that would have been a little bit better.
I mean, even down to the arrangement of it all. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, yeah,
They should have had.
they didn't get it right.
Snoop.
Yeah, maybe
something.
people weren't available. Because
Yeah.
everybody doesn't, and that's the sad part too, everybody doesn't attend BET Awards because we don't take it that serious. So maybe the Grammys will do something, who knows?
Maybe I think the hip hop awards might do something better.
Better?
Because it's gonna focus on hip hop, so they have more time. But I felt like how they had like Chris Brown did the tribute for Michael
So Michael
Jackson.
Jackson, yeah.
I felt
That was
it should've been-
MTV, right? Was it?
No, that was BET.
That's BT?
He should have did. They should have did something like that. But
Right.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, I think the
Right there.
other issue is for a rapper, who are you going to have rapping his part? And I think they were trying to be respectful and not have anybody rap his part. However, you do. That's what I said. Maybe a hologram or something. They need his voice a part of it. Not just like a muted recording or whatever. They needed somebody live doing it. So I think that's the issue that they're having. And maybe because it's still too new, they haven't. It's different with a singer. Singers are used to people covering their music, so used to hearing somebody singing a singer song, but not really rapping a rapper song. Because I've really never heard nobody rap Tupac. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's an issue that we're having. I don't know how we're gonna. That's why I think they created the holograms, because that gets rid of that whole situation.
Can you do that though?
Yeah.
I think they.
No, not
They
the
can't
whole
get
event,
it.
but getting somebody to rap their music.
Anybody could do it, but I don't know if that's allowed in hip hop.
Oh.
Because you don't really see people having a concert of covers, rapping, only singing, and musical instrumentation, and that's about it. So maybe that's the issue. I don't know.
Did they do the little, you know how usually when they do a tribute of some kind or some type of grand award, they have like the slide, all the snippets of the different people.
Yeah, they did that.
They did do that this year.
No, what happened
That
was
was
they did
short,
that,
too.
and then led into. He was the last
Okay.
person, and
So
then led
it's
into the
short, that's
performance.
And they didn't even have the right. They had. They should have had. They had Snoop, but they had some other. They should have had a whole bunch of people.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if there's an issue with BET, and a lot of artists feel like it feels like there's some type of low-key boycott where they're not really dealing with BET for whatever reason. So we need to get it together.
More money in people, right?
Yeah.
At least people from his.
Well, the two people was there. Was that?
Now you talking about like talking.
Yeah, talking like,
Yeah, probably could have said
more people from,
maybe. Oh, you talking about live talking? Or you talking about recording talking?
The recording. You talking about
You're talking about the recording talking.
the
Yeah, I'm
snippets
talking
that Tracy was talking about. Grandma was talking about
Maybe
the
people
live.
wasn't available. I don't know.
But even like with some of the stuff that he did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was
Did a
just
lot of
kind of splashed together. BT, you guys do that in the next song. And maybe they'll do a whole show for
For
him.
him.
I don't
Oh,
know.
okay, they might.
You know, maybe because they could do
maybe
that.
they prepare him for that.
So we have hope. BT.
They're playing
Clean it up.
more his music on the radio.
Yeah, they don't play his music on the radio in New York and New Jersey at all. In the tri-state area, they don't even play higher. Once again, I can tell that that's something has something to do with something that's bigger than us. So I don't even think it's as small as calling. I feel like there's a blockage there, and that's just you know how that goes, right? Yeah. So the BET Awards it gets better every year, I must say. The production gets better. Y'all got to work on the mics. People was fumbling with their mics. The audio was going in and out. Y'all got to work on y'all sound. And y'all got 364 days to get it together because the day of should not be the day you're getting it together. So you can't count the 365. So anyway, what do you have around the way with May? We actually helped you out a little bit because we did give you entertainment news just now.
Oh, I had that in my pocket.
Okay, well, what you got? That's all you got? What you got now, Link?
What else? Oh, Cassie's pregnant.
Well, you told them.
Yeah, she's pregnant.
They can't hear you. You had to have a conversation with your people.
Cassie, everyone.
Hey, give me this before you hit the camera.
Cassie's pregnant.
With the new boyfriend.
Yeah, where's your research? What's his name?
I don't know. I just know he's a model.
No, he's not a model. He's a personal trainer.
Oh, see, I knew he was somebody like big and stuff.
Well, yeah, she's pregnant. And Diddy, congratulate her. He probably went home and broke some walls afterwards. But he said congratulations.
Isn't did he is she trying
Who?
Lori Harvey?
I have no idea. I don't know what's going on with Diddy, Lori Harvey,
I heard
engagement.
something about them. Yeah, that
Yeah.
engaged. I didn't hear
Mixed
what
it. Was
What are y'all doing?
Yeah, I don't want to run into the camera with it. That's why.
Give it here. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Revenge girlfriends and things of that nature. So yeah, Diddy's a little bit too old for Lori Harvey. She has not even lived life yet, but that's none of my business. I wonder how Steve Harvey feels about that. We'll have to figure it out.
Figure what out?
Her life? Anyway, she was rumored to be dating Justin, and now she would be dating Diddy. But what if all along she was dating Diddy, and Justin was just pretending like he was, to keep the coast clear for his daddy? They love their daddy a lot, so that's not far-fetched that he would do that. Plus, there's some other things going on in the background. But anyways, I digress. Shout out to all of them, because they all got some money.
Whatever they decide.
Whatever. Have fun. Live long and prosper. Keep making money. Anything else? Well, Mike, why you thinking? Mike Epps got married over the weekend. Congratulations. He got married to a film and TV producer, so he married into some money. I don't know how much money Mike Epps has. What's his number? He should have some money. He's been telling jokes forever. I like Mike Epps. I like him a lot. You ever notice like his stand-ups aren't like really funny when you first watch them, but you gotta keep watching them, the same one, and then they get funnier and funnier and funnier.
I'm gonna watch one of his stand-ups.
He got one that's out, I think.
I'm
A
gonna
new
watch
one?
one of his stand-ups.
Yeah.
You know who
How much?
stand-up?
8.5.
He was on jokes for a long time.
That's not
He
wrong.
deserves more money. Pay that man.
Yeah, because he's good in movies.
8.5.
That's probably where most of his money comes.
He deserves more money than that. But yeah, so, and he's doing a Richard Pryor movie. He's still, whenever that comes out, that's gonna be hilarious. Yeah, it's taking a little longer than expected to get off the ground. I guess.
Tay.
What you were saying?
Nah, I was saying that I'm gonna watch one of his things tonight. But
his-
I was planning
Yeah.
on watching one of Eddie Murphy's Delirious or
You always plan on watching it.
what's
What
the
else?
other one called?
Raw.
Raw. What was you about to say?
No, I was just saying, I was going to tell them your favorite skit is Chicken Wing.
Chicken. I ain't
Google
gonna
it.
do my
Don't imitate Chicken Wing. But Mike Epps.
Oh, the little.
Yes.
Wow.
Chicken Wing. Wow, Chicken Wing.
That's
And
funny.
Mr. Charlie, the one with the no neck. Yeah. I love his characters.
And
All right, I'm on.
then Mr. McAfee, right, bro?
No, he don't listen. That ain't him. Anyway.
You should have Dre do that one night.
No, he's not doing that.
On the show, right?
Yeah,
So-
that's so
My book's out. I can get involved in that. So where I'm at, the last episode we talked about reparations, and now someone is saying reparations for Latinos, reparations for Chinese. Listen,
Oh, please.
that means we ain't gonna get a damn dime. So
Every time we get brought up,
And forget.
Not a shit.
well, we talked about
Oh, yeah,
getting
yeah.
reparations. So yeah, so everybody's gonna want the reparations, but we got to start with the original people first, and then whatever's left, then have a field day. So I just wanted to bring that up. And your beautiful Donald Trump, your president, said that's not gonna happen. He doesn't think reparations is gonna happen. Period. For black people, it's not gonna happen. So
Number 45.
who voted for him? Did you? Anyway, so also I find it so funny. The prime minister, the president of Iran, and I quote, he says,
Oh,
"The United States is afflicted with mental retardation." Wow.
He's talking about. Number
He
45.
knows that that the country is being ran by somebody mentally retarded. That's sad. And he said it in such a way that it felt like I'm not even gonna want to fight with y'all because this dude is retarded.
I don't blame y'all for his stupidity.
Exactly. So I'm happy that he was able to see through that. I just found that such comedy, and I didn't get a chance to watch Jimmy Kimmel last night because I would have loved to hear satire behind that one. So I don't know if anybody.
good.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody talked about it, but I thought that was a cute little tidbit. Gentrification, redlining, and eminent domain. Those are words that we hear a lot. We're hearing a lot of gentrification. And how do we cope with gentrification, especially we who live in gentrified communities? Even the suburbs is getting gentrified. So it's not even an urban thing anymore. It's people coming in with new money, lots of it, and changing. Who brought that ball out here? And changing the culture of everything. What are we gonna do to preserve culture in our urban communities, in our suburban communities? Because it's important. Because the reason why most people move to suburbs. Are you here with us? Okay. The reason why most people move to the suburbs is because you want a slower pace at life. You want to see houses. You want to see trees. You want like a small downtown area, somewhere walkable with your family, and you want your kids to have a safe environment. When I'm seeing where we live at, that people are buying one house, turning them into three, stacking us up on top of each other again, because that's the reason why we left the city, so we wasn't living all on top of each other, which means roaches and stuff will be coming soon, you know, to suburbs. Like, I think that's so whack. So, like, you got to get involved with your local boards, your community boards or whatever, because you do have power in your voice. You know, because right behind us was one house, and now they're putting two. And right across the street, there's one house, and I hope they only put one house, but they might put two there. I don't know. So gentrification is real, and it's everywhere. Oh, down the street, they made one house 3. I don't know how they did that. They have no back evens. The one you know, the 3 new houses I
White
see.
House and it was the backyard.
Oh.
When you come down Summit, going towards Boulevard. Those
Oh
3 new
yeah,
houses.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
But you know
so
had a
Two
lot of
houses
land.
in the backyard and one where her house is.
right, it's ridiculous. So everyone is going through the struggle, and everybody's communities are changing. There has to be some preservation laws. So if you're someone who's into law, someone who's into communities, go on your boards, go to those meetings once a month, speak your voice, and get people involved in it so that everything doesn't change. What are we going to have left if everything changes? You know? So that's how you cope. You get involved, you learn the laws, where you live at, and you go to those meetings, and you get your neighbors to attend those meetings. You bring the information back, and you get people involved, and you let people know what's going on in their communities. Because a lot of times, people are at work, they got their kids, they don't really know what's going on in the community. All they want to do is pay their mortgage, and that's it. But once they see all the construction happening, then they want to have questions. But we can stop constructions from happening. We can do that, but we just have to have more strength in numbers and know that gentrification is a mother.
Boom.
I was surprised when they put those.
Oh, yeah.
3 houses, but there.
I thought there were like zoning laws where if it's a single lot, then that's it.
No, I think they're just changing with the time. Because a lot of these lots are irregular, so this is 2 lots that we sit on. So I guess since they already sit on the regular lots, they're zoned for 2 houses, then why not? But we don't all need to be living on top of each other. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then you don't know who your neighbors are going to be. Where they coming from. They got to deal with more crazy people. And eminent domain, if you don't know what that means, basically, someone, like it happened in Harlem with Columbia University. Basically, if you're living in a building, you're paying rent, and Columbia is the owner of the building, but it's being ran by a company, a realty company. When Columbia says we have more students, we need more dorms, guess what? You got 30 days to get your whole family out and move. When I worked in Harlem, I had families who had been in the building for 40 years, and they had 30 days to move. Can you imagine packing up everything you own, 40 years worth of crap, and you got to leave in 30 days? And they're not even giving, they wasn't buying you out, they wasn't doing none of giving you no stipend, and you just had to get out. That's what eminent domain is. They don't have to give you nothing. Okay? So, you know, find out where you're moving to and who owns that property. You know, so it's important. I worry about where we live at. Sometimes we live by a train track. I feel like we own this property, but who's to say we don't? Or we do, you know? People make up laws as they go along. So, going into what I want to talk about really quick is how long must I wait? How long must you wait? When you're waiting on a dream to come true, waiting on something to happen, basically you have to wait for as long as you have to wait. But what I always recommend is be ready. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Stay prepared. Stay at the head of your class. Stay above the fray. How you do that? You just keep working. Just keep creating, keep contributing, and don't stop. Even when it seems slow, nobody's paying no attention to you. When you look up, you're going to have a large body of work. And when it's go time, you just go. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Make a lot of sense, right?
When it's go time, that they keep up.
Yeah. Well, you will be, because you have so much stuff that you would have created that I look back. And this is for my Instagrammers, this is for my YouTubers, this is for anybody who's into social media. The cloud and Google, those are great places to store a lot of your work. You know, store them on your memory cards. But your page is your body of work. When I go through my page, I got almost over 9,000 pictures and quotes and things of that nature. And I can't believe some of the stuff I wrote and where my mind was at 6-7 years ago. And where it's still relevant now. So if someone came to me and needed a campaign or a slogan or needed some material, I can offer that if they just get the blockages off of me. You know what I'm talking about. So I just say, just keep creating and just wait as long as you need to wait and just be a master at your craft. Another thing I want to talk about is, do you know your numbers? This is a health thing, so I'm moving on for that. Now, while you're waiting, you should be taking care of your health. You know, you shouldn't let your health fall by the wayside. I recently learned that a guy that I went to high school with had a stroke at 43 years old. And he is not the only one. I have friends that have had heart attacks. People are dropping dead. And do you know your numbers? Do you know your health score? What is your diabetes number? What's that thing called? I can't think straight.
You should know.
I know.
I
man.
know I should know.
Your A1C.
Right.
Okay? What is your A1C? What is your number when you wake up? And if you have a diabetes issue, you should be knowing your wake up number and after you eat number. The 3 hours after you eat, you should be checking your insulin, your glucose. What is your heart rate? You know, what is your blood pressure? What is your blood level? These are all really important things because we're talking about strokes, we're talking about heart attacks, we're talking about, you know, cancers that can be forming. So it's very important to know your numbers. So while you are stressed out at work, need summer vacation, need to get away from the baby, while all of that is happening, your body is being affected. So that's why I went vegan, and I was talking to my sister today. Shout out to my sister Racy, happy birthday. Shout out to my brother Dwayne, the other day was his birthday. And shout out to all the cancers. Y'all are all coming up. I got 2 right here, that crying one that just went in there. Please take care of your health. It's not a game. Another one of my friends, Bershawn Shore, she was on TV and whatever, but she's one of my friends from Instagram. And her brother went to bed and didn't wake up last week. And he didn't have any known heart issues, any known anything. He just didn't wake up. So I don't want to leave us on a glum tip, but I just want you to know that while all this life is happening, make your doctor's appointments. Take care of your health. If you need to take herbs and drink teas and go vegan, vegan.
And wait.
Do that.
And go vegan.
And go vegan. Again, you know, it's important because we're not promised tomorrow, but while you're waiting for your big ship to roll in, it will help you if you're healthy. You don't want to get the big phone call and then drop dead a year later or 2 months later.
Right.
You want to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor in good health. And that's what I want for everybody, myself included. So I've been going on fast. You know, still trying to shrink that ovarian cyst that I have. You know, I'll find out next month how successful I've been at shrinking it once again. So I'll challenge this dude right here. We're on a challenge, but we haven't started yet. He said he's going to do 1,000 sit-ups, right?
Yeah, I said that.
A day, and I'm going to do 500. You down?
Wow.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
down.
down.
You down? Okay, how many are you pledging a day?
I'll do 3.
300?
Wow, I did 5.
5?
Like 250.
250? You got to talk up to the people.
Between like 250, 300.
Okay, and mom's going to get on the bike for 10 minutes a day.
Yeah.
10 minutes a day? All right. So next Wednesday, we're going to be updating y'all with our progress.
Next Wednesday, everybody's stomach should be sore.
Yeah. Should be holding our stomachs.
I'm
So,
already sore.
well, you want to get on the bike so you can get unsore. So yeah, so you guys, I want you to be in good health. Read, expand your, you know, your reach, your lexicon, your words. I'm losing all my words. I don't know where the hell they're going. And read these books and more. So, like I always say, hold on, let me make sure I got everything. Did I talk about everything? Everything. Challenge, health check. What are your numbers? Vegan, fast food, vegan food list. She's Gotta Have It. Great show. Tune in, watch it on Netflix. And Brussels sprouts. I have discovered the wonderful world of Brussels sprouts. I'm 43 years old, and last Saturday was my first Brussels sprout in my life, and I liked it. How the song go? I kissed the girl, and I liked it. I ate a Brussels sprout, and I liked it. I love them. I've been eating Brussels sprouts every day since then because I done made me some lemon pepper Brussels sprouts, some sweet chili Brussels sprouts, and after we hang up right now, I'm gonna make you some more. So Brussels sprouts, you guys, try something new, try new food, and do it your way, so you can stop the tape. But yes, how many minutes are you? So I just want to tell you all, like I always say, I love you all, Hope Nation. Come on in. Say bye, Taylor. Say see you later. You gotta say mwah.
Shout out to London and the
Oh,
Damaris.
shout out to Lonnie Bunny and Damaris.
Yeah.
Mwah.